Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my Daughter Arise YouTube channel. My name is Yvonne Ellis. If it's your first time on my channel, I hope that you will check out my other videos, and I hope you find the topics informative and helpful. So last night, whilst on Twitter, I saw the name Rupert Clarke and Jamaica trending, and I thought that I would check it out. So Rupert Clarke, the guy you see in this picture, is ex-church minister, ex-pastor of the Nazareth Moravian Church in Manchester, Jamaica. In the last few days, he has been charged with sex with a minor and sexual misconduct after allegedly being caught by police personnel on patrol in their car in St Elizabeth. He was in his car in a compromising position with a young girl. So there's many aspects to this story. First of all, the media had contacted the church leadership and asked them specifically if there had ever been any concerns or in relation to this minister's behaviour or conduct, and they had said no. But yesterday, it has come to the attention of the media an email trail from Dr. Canute Thompson, an ex-minister at this church, who back in 2014 had in fact raised concerns about Minister Clarke's conduct and inappropriate relationships. Also as well, the 15-year-old that he has been charged in relation to, her 17-year-old sister has come forward and has alleged that she was in fact sexually abused by this same minister, and the baby that she has now is in fact his. So as you can see, there are many layers to this story, and whilst I can't particularly comment on the whole story now because it hasn't gone to trial, in due time I will. I want to comment particularly today on the continuous blaming of the victims in these cases. Last night, whilst I was on Twitter, I was seeing people calling the 15-year-old a temptress, a seductress. What people don't seem to understand is that there is a law. And the law states that in the UK and in Jamaica, that a minor is a child under the age of 18 years old. That means that they are under age. Now, these people who are doing these crimes are in fact responsible for their behaviour because they are adults. Sexual abuse is exploitation of a child or adolescent for the gratification of that person. So it doesn't matter anything to do with the 15-year-old. The focus should be on the fact that this man and all these other people that commit these crimes are adults. They use their power and position to groom and exploit the child. I mean, we're reading things like he was buying groceries for her family and stuff like that. And I'm sure all this will be reported more in time. We see powerful people in position continuously abusing their position, and something needs to be done about it. Ever since Jimmy Savile came to light all those years ago, slowly we are seeing things coming out. But in Jamaica and the other Caribbean islands, sexual abuse is at epidemic proportions and in many cases treated as normal. This is not normal. It is against the law. The violation and the damage that it does to the person that it has happened to is absolutely terrible. Back in 2011, I wrote on my Facebook page about a doctor that was whistleblowing about the cases that she was seeing as a paediatrician involving children with STDs, gonorrhea, HIV, children dying from their injuries caused by adults sexually abusing them. She had had enough. Her and her colleagues came forward to talk about it. And it is still going on today. People think that by being quiet, it's none of their business, that they should keep out of it, that they're helping. But actually, I believe that people who keep quiet and have knowingly know there's concerns about people's behaviour and don't report it should be held accountable for their actions alongside the people who perpetrate these crimes. Silence is what keeps these people protected, and we as survivors need to be able to speak up about what they're doing. These ladies went down to the church, all survivors of sexual abuse, to do a silent protest within the church. They stood in solidarity together, and I admire their bravery and courage in doing it, because I can't imagine how hard it is for them to be able to stand and do that together. But they went to the church and they stood together as a silent protest to say enough is enough. As you know, I'm a survivor of sexual abuse, and I know what it's like to be ostracised, to be blamed for something you have no control over. The issues that it leaves you with in the aftermath are absolutely so life-challenging, and many people suffer in silence. There are too many people that have been through it, and we need to take a stand. People need to stop blaming the victims, blaming people, and put the onus where it belongs. This is what is allowing them to get away with it, to go through families and abuse. So please share this video and support the cause.